welcome to the opening game of the Junior B Tier 1 National Championships, the 2025 Founders Cup. Live from the Center Chief Sportsplex on the beautiful Intermission. As your host, the Calgary Shamrocks organization is excited to welcome the best junior lacrosse players from across the country to Calgary. Today's opener features the Ontario champion, the Kahnawake Hunters, facing off against the Alberta champion, the Mountainview Mavericks. And with that, we ask that you please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
In the spirit of respect, reciprocity, and truth, we honor and acknowledge that we're on the traditional territory of the peoples of Treaty 7, including the Blackfoot Confederacy, comprising the nations of Siksika, Piikani, and the Kainai First Nations, the Tsuut'ina First Nation, and the Stoney Nakoda, including the Chiniki, Bearspaw, and the Goodstoney First Nations. The city of Calgary, also home to the Métis Nations of Alberta, Districts 5 and 6. This land has long been a gathering place for many Indigenous peoples. We recognize and honor all nations, Indigenous and non-Indigenous, who live, work, and play here and who continue to care for and enrich this territory. It's Cody Jansen, Kid Fair with you. We're coming to you live from the Wolf Automotive broadcast booth, celebrating over 100 years of serving Alberta drivers. Wolf Calgary Chevrolet GMC Buick at 768 101 Street Southwest, right off Stoney Trail. Same ownership, new dealerships, and home of the Oil Change for Life program. Quick look at the starting goaltenders in this game. It's the Mountainview Mavericks and the Kahnawake Hunters. For Mountainview, it'll be Alex Swan between the pipes. .855 save percentage for him in the playoffs. 6 goals against average across the floor from him. Casey Lahash, an .820 save percentage for the Ontario champions. Founders Cup 2025. Ref is ready, ball is down, and we are underway. Mavericks will get the opening possession. Remy Panchot runs it around. Lefty transition player has some help up top from Delinsky. He'll sling it over to Mitchelluk. Carter Mitchelluk, 14 goals in the playoffs. Lahash has it caught in his jerseys. He spins around. Hunters will slow it down. Remember, no 10 count, no 8 count to get over half. It's Lacrosse Canada rules here. So the Hunters will run it far side of the floor, and tripped up on the play is Gorman. No call coming, transition back the other way. Here goes Mountain View. They specialize in transition game. No over and back calls, so as you see it come into effect right there, it's Jordan Benko. Boy, he scored one of the prettiest goals in the playoffs I saw a couple of weeks ago. That kid can stay and play. He's got the green light from Trey Christensen and company. Now a little spin move up top. Delinsky loads and fires. Good save by Lahash as he falls back into his net. Casey Lahash, a huge reason why Kahnawake was able to pull out the reverse sweep over Elora. Down 2-0 in the series. 3 straight. Bang, bang, bang. They come back. They're champs. They knock off the Founders Cup champs from last year. And now their offense gets a set. Over to the lefties. Alex Swan's test with his first save of the game. Rebound's going to get popped out, and it'll get grabbed by Winter Rivera. Rivera now pulls it back. Defender on him. He evades it. Up top, Ollie Francis. Big lefty, hard pick got set though And I believe that was Albany who got called on it. Back the other way, transition opportunity. Lahash makes a save on Muratori. Muratori had 4 goals in the playoffs for the Mavericks as an extended shift now for Winter Rivera. Ball goes errands behind Owen Rice. It's knocked back. It's on the ground now for a second. Back the other way. Drake May might have a chance. Here's May all alone, and he scores! Mountainview strikes first. It's Drake May who opens the scoring. Oh, in transition, almost automatic. Saw him do it 4 times at the Larry Bishop Memorial Cup. This time it's the big righty out of Innisfil who tucks one stick side on Lahash, and the Alberta champions are up 1-0. 2 minutes and 4 seconds in. The Maps draw first. Face-off battle on the beautiful teal turf here in Calgary. Not used to saying that as someone who calls games for an opposing team during the winter months. But hey, it's fit in nicely here. They've done awesome work at the Seven Chiefs Sportsplex. This is going to be an awesome week of lacrosse. You're going to watch it all for free thanks to BC Sports TV. Here go the Hunters. Offense loads in the middle. Rivera knocked it down. Ball still popped free for a second. Francis. He's pushed back along with Cayman Daibo. Daibo, one of the dynamic forwards that you're going to hear a lot about. 62 points in the playoffs. That's just ridiculous. Shot clock violation gets called on Kahnawake, and Mountainview heads back the other way. 3 minutes into the first, Drake May has the lone strike. Wallace, little spin move. Trying to cut back. Here's the righty to the middle. Pumps one right in the chest of Lahash. Bounce, there goes. Checks late on Deer. It's going to go all the way back into the Mavs zone where it's grabbed by Pancho. Mountainview, they're about an hour and change up the road out of Innisfil is where they play their home games in the season. Now that's turned into an electric barn in the circuit here. Delinsky kicks this one out. Little drive down low, and Lahash not forced to make a sink. Here goes Rivera. Runs right into Delinsky. He's got the opportunity to play some defense here. Rivera, big wind-up faker on the defender, and he's stopped by Swan. Big first save by Alex Swan with the right arm. First grade A chance that one is. And Alex Swan up to the test. Fantastic in the playoffs for Mountain View. An .855 save percentage. Mitch Luck. Hammers it to the right. He's 12 on the shot clock. Low bouncer. Sails high and wide. Mitchell has it 7 on the shot clock. This one is soaked by the defender, and Hayden Sutherland's blast doesn't get through. Now a bit of a high check. Refs say it's fine. Ball's going to get caused turnover. Kai Kloss is down there. Can't scoop it up though. Tiger Stacy in to help. He'll grab it off the grounds. Hunters back the other way. We've played 5 minutes here. This one's one-armed up by Francis. Cayman Daibo. Daibo's going to try drive. Avoids the crease. Doesn't to let something go. Big wind up to the middle. They score! Connor Gorman goes 5-hole on Swan. It's 1-1. Oh, the big lefty got free and just absolutely let it rip. You can't let him step down like that. Alex Swan even came out to challenge. Here's a great look. If you're a goaltender, you're hoping you're in good position because you don't have a lot of time to react. And Alex Swan gets beat. It's 1-1 on the scoreboard, 5 minutes in. Ontario champs versus the Alberta champs. Kahnawake gets possession. Bounce pass there by Cy Deer. Was talking to some of the coaches beforehand. They said, hey, that's their leader out the back gate. That's the guy who stirs the drink for this Hunters squad. Opportunity knocks the other way. Transition for the Mavs. Huge hit late on Harnack. He got laid out and lost the rock. Winter Rivera up the floor for Owen Rice. Now let's swing it over to the lefties. Back for Rivera. Goes off of his stick. Bobbled this one going back, and now Dolinsky might have a chance to go in transition. 2-on-2. Good reverse transition there by the Hunters. Got bodies out in time. Now Jace Dolinsky, the righty, spins. Righty trying to go short sides. Denied. You'll see him play a lot of defense if they want to run it in transition. Jace Dolinsky is absolutely electric in that role. 12 goals, 26 points in the playoffs. Now this one knocked back into the crease, back in because the Mavericks player never touched the ball. Actually went right out of the stick of Van Domelen. Fresh shot clock for the Mavericks offense to work with. This is a team, they can slow it down, they can speed it up. They beat you in different ways. Long range, Lahash not forced to make the save. Ball got knocked to the ground and up the other way. It'll be Cree with it. Cree using the traditional stick, scoops it over to Daibo. Help up top for Rice. Gorman has the lone goal for the Hunters in this one. Offense bobbles it though. They haven't had too many chances as Alex Swan 2 for 3 so far on the count. We played 7 minutes here in the opening frame. Carter Mitchelluk spent plenty of time in Saskatchewan. He slides over to the Mavs at the trade deadline, and boy, what an addition he's been. A lot of experience as well. Dolinsky bouncer. Off the backboard, scrammed by White, and he'll dish this one up for Deer. Deer now trying to evade some defenders, still has it in his zone. Remember, Lacrosse Canada rules of the Founders Cup. There is no time clock to get it over half. Little flip inside. Oh, that was perfectly placed by Rice, and it just got knocked down. He'll now cut through the middle. 5 to shoot. Outdoor look. Boy, Kamen Daibo was trying to peel that right pipe and ends up bouncing out of play. They'll say it was deflected. And it'll be Kahnawake ball here. 12-10 left to go in the first. Drake May and Connor Gorman have goals. Little BTB flip. Rivera's inside. Boy, that would have been pretty. Just ends up in the corner. Daibo to Rivera. I'm sure that will be hearing that one a lot this week. Left up top of the Mavs will jog it in. Braden Sinclair got it back. Long shot by Mitchelluk. Stop. Mitchelluk again inside feed. Wallace was there. This is going to end up back in the corner. Little spin move. Long range. Mitchelluk's got 15. Had his hands free. Didn't like his lane. Now he tries to throw it 5-4. Not going to catch Lahash off this time. Owen Rice runs it up the floor and is knocked off the ball. He scored 25 goals in the playoffs. Back the other way. Nixon Boucher. Kala Boucher had a couple at the Alberta Provincials a couple weeks ago in Fort Saskatchewan. Dolinsky now, righty, trying to get bottom side on his defender. Ends up throwing it all the way up top. Long shot by Sutherland. Easy save by Lahash. Not going to beat him from up there too many times. Sutherland back on defense. Knocked the ball off of Daibo for a second. And then it slowed down with Sago Rice. Rivera, left side. Aubrey Francis to the corner. 3 lefties out there. Inside feed. Swan ran into, makes a save. As Aubrey Francis was flying in. Now a bit of a double team up top. Rivera still hanging on to it. One hand on his stick. The shot clock is stopped in-house here. We'll see if the refs try and count them in. Now the ball got knocked free one more time. On the carpet, back the other way. The Mavs will get some rest as it was an extended shift for the defense. And one of the big things that multiple of their coaches and players told me at the Founders last year was you got to learn to play the rules. And whether that's over and back, whether that's the time count, you got to play it a little bit smarter. So they slow it down there, end up turning it over. Great play by Cy Deer, and he wants to run. Deer now throws it back. The lefty forwards jump out on the floor. 3 lefties, 2 righties. It'll be Soden in the corner, out in front, and they score. Oh, it just snuck behind Swan. Owen Rice makes it 2-1 Hunters. Quick ball movement, kind of caught the Mavs defense, and you cannot give Owen Rice that much time. That's his 26th goal of the postseason. Pretty finish, got to the inside. Swan got a piece of it, but his left arm, it's behind his body instead of in front. If that's in front, that might stay out instead. Catches the jersey, it's a friendly bounce behind the goal line, and it's 1-0 Kahnawake. Ollie Francis with the assist, and the pass put him in a perfect position. Here's Rice again. Hot stick, cutting inside. Rice trying to go 5-hole. He's stopped by Swan. Delinsky back the other way. Boy, I wonder if we're going to see him come out of the D gate a little bit more. It'll be big minutes for him as Chief Moon defends. Chief Moon played Junior A here in Calgary with the Mounties in the Rocky Mountain Lacrosse League. Inside feed all alone is Wallace, and he whips it wide. Ball got knocked up, back to the defender, and Kahnawake slows it down here. 8:15 left to go in period number 1. It's Cody Jansen with you live on BC Sports TV. Game number 1 of a fantastic week of the Founders Cup in Calgary. Great setup here so far. Hunters looking to double their lead. Tough defense by Harnack, the assistant captain for this Mavs side. Shovels it to the corner, and they get the reset. Jogged up by Cameron Wallace. Little swim move. Lost it for a second. And lucky for him, he's going to get it back. Swings this one over. Ball ends up on the turf. It's going to get scooped up by Marcus Daibo. Marcus Daibo's got a break. Daibo out to his backhand. He's denied by Swan. Took a couple of healthy hacks there as well. Bombing wasn't picking it up. Hunters still have it. Boy, they're not even throwing a forward on the floor. Oh, he escaped and he scores. What a goal to Albany. Doubles the lead for the Hunters. Mavs get all sorts of twisted. You see 2 go for a change. They strand a lone soldier, and boy, Albany makes some play. He finds the back of the net, and it's 3-1 Kahnawake. Not a whole lot Swan can do. They just gifted him a breakaway. After Mountainview went up 1-0. They've been put back on their heels looking for a response. Remy Pinchot face-off win. Not just a Fogo, though. He had 6 goals, 7 assists in the playoffs for these Mavs. Braden Sinclair trying to one-arm it through traffic. Ends up on the carpet, and it's grabbed by Oakes. Oakes now waits for help, and it comes in the form of Winter Rivera. 13 goals, 21 assists in the postseason for Rivera. Gorman, swim back up top. Owen Wright, step down, bouncer. That one caught some red iron and ends up going out of play. And it will be Kahnawake ball. Looks like we are going to get a water break for the goaltenders. I believe that's what's happening. So let me tell you, from drilling and fracturing fluids to specialty aviation fuels and heating oil, Intercam delivers quality and reliability across Western Canada. With 2 manufacturing facilities, they ensure secure supply and top product performance every time. Intercam, proud supporters of the Mavericks Lacrosse Club. Taking a look at how we got here, Mountainview opened the scoring first. Drake May buried one in transition, and the Hunters found a response with 3 straight goals. Connor Gorman, the big step down, ended up going 5-hole on Alex Swan. Then it was Owen Rice, got to the middle, beat Swan glove side, and the latest to Albany. Only had 1 goal in the playoffs. Looks like a veteran in transition. He's made it 3-1, Kahnawake. We don't have shots in house here. We'll just eyeball it. I think they're pretty close. Give the advantage to Kahnawake in this one. Gorman, big lefty. You can't miss him out there. Owen Rice now. Oh, beautiful cut down. Rice backhand pass ends up going to go to no one. Oh, an opportunity for Owen Rice, and I bet you if he goes back to the bench, coach is going to tell him to be a little bit more selfish next time. 5 on the shot clock, almost a tip drill there. Rice got a backhand off. Swan had to be sharp as that was going towards the outside pipe. Bouncer from Mitchell. Lefty forward, Orange kicks out there. They'll go to work. 15 on the shot clock, 5:37 left to go in the period. Inside feed, Wallace is all alone and he's stopped by Lahash. Oh, a penalty coming though. Mountainview will get an opportunity on the power play here with 5:29 left to go in the first. Triple Point Chemical, your go-to for custom oil-based and water-based chemistry since 2017. From tailored solutions to expert support, they've got the chemistry you need to succeed. Triple Point Chemical, proud supporters of Mavericks Lacrosse Club. Mountainview playing out of Innisfil, Alberta. They'll go to the power play. Jace Dolinsky is up top. Keep an eye on Carter Mitchelluk there as well. 14 goals, a team lead in the playoffs. Mitchelluk got it back, let it fly. Lahash, great save with that right hand. Now the ball got thrown all the way back. Dolinsky's going to have to jog at 175 feet. They stopped the shot clock even though it was thrown back. I didn't know if they would run it for him. Kind of a gift. The penalty clock still runs. Dolinsky to the corner. Mitchelluk's up top. No wind up here. Dolinsky again. Inside feet. That pass got picked off by Van Domelen. Francis ran it up the floor. He dumps it back, and here goes Cayman Daibo. A little bit of extra room out there. Player down. Daibo scanning the floor. He'll flip it to Francis. Francis from the restraining line bounces this one. All the way back up top. Daibo's got 3 on the shot clock. Can he get a look? He'll shovel it to the crease. 40 seconds left to go here in the Mavericks power play. Just over 4 to play in the opening frame. It's the first game of the 2025 Founders Cup. Sutherland's up top now. Little flip. Wallace takes. Lahash makes the sink. Mitchelluk. Inside feed. They score. Wallace on the power play. It's 3-2. Well, the spacing works for him. You're going to get to the middle. Very similar to Owen Rice, although that was even strength. At the end of the day, if you're going to give these guys time and space, not many forwards in the Founders Cup are missing that opportunity. Lahash even stretched out. He's got a bit of a crooked stance where he drops that left leg. He usually takes away his right side pretty well. Mavs are able to solve them on the power play. They're 1 for 1 on the man advantage, and now they're down by a single score. Face-off goes their way thanks to Pancho once again. Playing in his second year of juniors here. He's really developed his game. Dolinsky, little slide down. Got around a pick. Jace Dolinsky now trying to spin back to the middle. Now he scans for a passing lane. Skip feed. Far shot by Mitchell. He was looking to paint that top corner. Mitchell again, let it fly. Oh, Lahash got a piece of it. I'm not sure if that went off the post or the side of the net also, but it shot out to the corner.
Scored on the power play by number 23, Cameron Wallace, his first of the tournament. Assisted by number 20, Carter Mitchell, and number 12, Hayden Sutherland. Time of that goal, 3:44 in the first period. That's Wallace from Mitchell Chuck.
Hunters possession, 7 to shoot. Daibo got underneath, knocked down to the turf. Got a pass out in front, and Francis. Bit of a wild whip there, ends up in the corner. Mavericks really haven't been able to get their transition game going too much here. And you know Kahnawake's watched the film on them. They know how much this Mavs team loves to run. You got to be disciplined against the Alberta champs. High float. Little move to the middle. Bouncer. Sardison goes out of play. Will remain Mavericks ball. Grayson Amundsen passes and goes for a change. Boy, you wouldn't believe me if I told you they sent him out the D-gate because he had a 5-goal game against the Calgary Shamrocks in the provincial final. Low cut inside. Lahash with a big save there. So the crease dive, not exactly allowed. It's still in their rules. Miratori got bottom side on his defender. Lahash made the save, but since he guarded the ball there, they said no dice. Penalty coming against Mountainview. Lahash to the bench. It'll be a 6-on-5 look here. Bouncer goes straight out of play as Rice was cutting towards the cage. And Kahnawake's go to their first power play of the contest. Since 1978, Alamo Industries has been Canada's premium turbocharger repair and supply company, trusted in automotive and oil and gas, and proud suppliers of top OEM brands. Fast turnarounds, hard to find products, unbeatable service. Alamo Industries, proud supporter of the Mavericks Lacrosse Club. Kahnawake goes to the power play. Minute 20 left to go in the first. Rivera's up top. Rice is on his left. Rice to the middle, trying to go high 5-hole. Alex Swan makes that save. Swan's outless pass. Now he kind of forced it to the corner, ends up turning it over, and it's a gift for Cayman Daibo. Daibo, 62 points in the Ontario Junior B Lacrosse League playoffs. Won't let it go. Rivera does, and Swan drops into a hockey-style butterfly to make that save. Ref will give possession right back to the Hunters here. Third power play set. They still got a minute 15 to work with. Up by 1. Owen Rice comes up top, has a quick conversation with Cayman Daibo, says, hey, I think we should run play X. Daibo down low, skip feed works! Oh, the connection, automatic, Sego Rice on the power play. It's 4-2 Hunters. You think that's what Owen Rice was telling him to do? He had no interest in a pass. And what a perfectly placed opportunity. Rice got it on the back door, and the lefty quick sticks one home off the pass from Cayman Daibo. Back of the net, bingo. Power play 1 for 1. It's a 4-2 game. Mavericks unable to escape their first minor of the game, and now Mountainview get the face-off win. They'll call a timeout as well. You see Elijah Johansson grab the clipboard as they drop a 6-on-5 play. Johansson, well, if you follow the Alberta circuit, Red Deer Rampage star. back in the day. Boy, this guy could place the ball anywhere he wanted. Now he's running the offense for Trey Christensen and company with these Mountain View Mavericks. They're going to have 23.6 seconds to work with. Obviously, you can turn the shot clock off, and now it comes down to who do you want to take that final shot of the period. Carter Mitchell had 14 goals in the playoffs. You look to Jace Dolinsky, who had 12. Grayson Amundsen had 9. They do have that firepower. Cameron Wallace has 1 in the game, as does Drake May, but I don't think Drake May is going to be coming out in the 6-on-5 situation. I don't think he's offended, I'm telling you about it either. So they'll run with 4 righties and 2 lefties, it looks like. They'll start up top with Hayden Sutherland. Sutherland's as tough as they come. You see the knee brace on. Boy, we're just glad he's out here balling out. He's such a fun player to watch. They'll drop a 6-on-5 play. Couple seconds count down. Now they'll run it with 7. Dolinsky trying to find Mitchluck. Ends up behind the net. Ball got thrown there. It's off the stick of Bauman. He couldn't catch it clearly and couldn't get a shot off on the 6-on-5 look. So after 20 minutes of play, it's the Kahnawake Hunters up 4-2 on the Mountain View Mavericks. Boy, it's a treat. It's an early start to the 2025 Founders Cup. Cody Jansen with you on BC Sports TV, and we'll be back in a few minutes with the second period.
Perfect Surfaces, Canada's leader in rubber flooring and specialty surfaces. From gyms to arenas, our premium rubber flooring is built to take a beating and keep going. Extremely durable, impact-resistant, and engineered for high-performance spaces. Our floors are also non-slip, anti-fatigue, and easy to clean, designed to keep athletes safe and comfortable every step of the way. And we don't stop at sports. Transform your garage from plain to showroom-ready with SnapGrid tiles. DIY-friendly and easy to install, our garage floors handle cars, tools, and everyday life with ease. Step outside. Our interlocking deck and patio tiles bring new life to worn surfaces. Comfortable underfoot, slip-resistant, and weather-ready. Need more? We offer sport court tiles, playground surfaces, and specialty flooring solutions for every space. Whatever your project, we've got a floor for it.
Perfect Surfaces. You stand on it, we stand by it.
Down, 42 go. It's the 2025 Founders Cup live on BC Sports TV. Cody Jansen with you, ready for period number 2. Pancho and Soden at the stripe. Hunters possession. They lead 4-2 here. Fell behind 1-0 early, and then the offense took over. Huge goal by Connor Gorman really got that started. Now they're going left to right on your TV screen, wearing their black threads, maroon and white trim. Mountainview also in dark jerseys. Rice cuts to the net. Swan makes that save. I'll call them silver, gray. You guys can let me know what color these Mavericks jerseys are. Oh, what a feed. Back the other way. Cameron Wallace has his second of the game. Jay Stalinsky, more like Joe Burrow. Look at this feed, folks. On the run, perfectly through 3 defenders. Wallace catches it, knows he's going to get rocked, and still beats Lash. Transition to a T, it's what the Mavs do best. And they're now down by 1. Cameron Wallace, a big body, not afraid to get to the dirty areas, and boy, he can put the ball in the basket too. Albany swings it over to the righties. This one got turned over. Here goes Grayson Amundsen. Amundsen, a 5-goal game in the Larry Bishop Memorial Cup final against the Calgary Shamrocks.
Scored by number 23, Cameron.
Now he's looking for some help though. Amundsen up top will slow it down. Out of the corner, wind up. Lahash will end up making the save on Sardison. Little bounce pass there for Taha Albany. Gorman, little step down. Got Swan to bite. Everyone knows he's got a heavy shot. 18 goals in the playoffs. Now he swings it across for Rivera. Rivera cuts down low, short side. Swan got just enough of it. Long bomb pass up the floor. Oh, that hit Benko right in the stick and popped out. Great defense by Zane Chiefmoot. Local product. Went out east this year for his final year of juniors. And boy, now he's got a chance to lift some hardware. Owen Rice out of the corner. Swings it up top. Suggo Rice, the lefty. Owens in the corner, 5 on the shot clock. Ball got knocked down by Sutherland. And May will grab it in the corner. Drake May opened the scoring for the Innisfil crew. Up to Hayden Sutherland, assistant captain. Pass to the middle. Quick shot bounces wide. Cam Wallace has it again. Sardison for Delinsky. Delinsky low cut. Inside feed. Wallace, hat trick denied! Lahash robs him! Oh, a hat trick stealer. Lahash with a massive save 3 minutes into period 2. Mavericks defense all over him again. Amundsen to the middle. Amundsen still has it. Amundsen runs himself out of the territory up top. Little roller there for Schroeder. Schroeder, a veteran in the junior beast circuit here in Alberta, was unable to catch that pass cleanly. Now he's running back. He sets a hard pick. Everett Muratori has numbers. Muratori cuts bottom side, avoids the crease and scores. Roll the highlight reel. Everett Muratori made everyone miss. Look at the footwork. Said, I don't need your help. He'll do it himself when he tucks that one high glove side. Let's get a look behind the net here. Oh my. Righty slides under the check, perfectly placed. He waits a split second, it's probably stopped. Oh, Everett Muratori has tied this thing at 4 with his 5th goal of the playoffs. Little goalie water break comes in for Casey Lahash as he gets a reset. Informal timeout, as some want to call it. Now Delinsky wants to run. Mavs have 2 in a row, pardon me. Wide a bombing, scores! Oh, it's a bomb from up top, and the Mavs have a 5-4 lead. Ryder bombing gets the Mountainview faithful on their feet as he goes low to the glove side on Lahash. Uses 2 defenders as a screen. Lahash actually got a fair amount of that with his glove, and it just sneaks behind him. Momentum in favor of Gray as Rivera's given a 2-on-1. Rivera, little fake, doesn't shoot. Rivera got it back. He's defended by Harnack. Fake feed inside. Rivera looking for a ditch. Up top, he's got Albany. Albany will flip this one back. Floating shot by Rice is punched out by Swan. Valve on the outside, hits Hildebrand. Transition opportunity, turns into a 3-on-3. Amundsen, little step inside. Oh, great save by Lahash right there. Penalty behind the play, though. And Mountainview is going back to the power play with 15:35 left to go in the second. Platinum Fitness, it's Innisfail's go-to gym for over 18 years. Locally owned, centrally located, and packed with cardio, free weights, and full body equipment. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Platinum Fitness, proud supporter of the Mavericks Lacrosse Club. Mountainview 1-for-1 on the man advantage. You'll see Jace Delinsky up top. Blue lacrosse hat. Doesn't exactly go with the colors, but hey, the coaches say he's the one who started the trend. Pass goes off the stick of a forward in the corner and out of play. So the Hunters have a chance to kill 30 or more. Gorman. Don't face a double team. Yeah, he swings it over to Rivera. Rivera cuts bottom side again. Shot goes wide. Kahnawake getting themselves in great shooting positions here. They're able to use their feet to open up those rooms. Once they start stinging corners, it's going to be a problem for everyone at the Founders Cup. Delinsky. Pass out to the corner. Sardison will play that low lefty spot. Got it back to him. Mitchelluk let it fly. Save made by Lahash. Now battle, and Sinclair comes out of there with it. Pardon me, that's Braden Sinclair on the power play in the low lefty spot. Delinsky flips it. Shot stopped by Lahesh. Mitch Luck denied. Sutherland won't shoot it. Shot clock got reset. 33 seconds left on the power play. Mitch Luck, space opens up. It's punched to the corner by Lahesh. Sutherland tried to kick this one back to his teammate Bombing and wasn't able to get it to him. And now Rivera can go for a run here and kill the rest of this penalty. Flips it for Gorman. Gorman now running downhill inside, scores! Refs say it goes in. Connor Gorman has his second of the game. Well, again, he got bottom side on the defender. Swan got a piece of it. Thought it kind of looked weird. We'll get a look from behind the net here. Gorman trying to go with glove side. Looks like the ref is in a lot better position than myself, and right there is why. It's a goal, and it's 5-5 here in Calgary.
Hunter's goal, his second of the night, scored short-handed by number 69, Connor Gorman.
Kai Kloss.
Assisted by number 20, Winter Rivera, time of that goal, 13.
Up top for Schroeder. Schroeder to Wallace. Wallace wants to drive inside. That won't go on the Hunters' netminder. Good pressure by Drake May on the back check. Yeah, now Kahnawake going to get set up here. 13:05 left to go in the second. 5-5 is the score. Heavyweight tilt to open up the tournament between the Ontario and Alberta champions. Gorman sitting on hat-trick watch. Tried to feed inside. Little flip is grabbed and they score. Sugo Rice, the lefty, buries one, and the Hunters are back in front. Bit of a high pass came in from Soden. And Rice was able to catch this one on the wrong side almost. Kind of brings it down, windmill formation. Beats Swan low, and Kahnawake has half a dozen.
Hunter's goal, his second of the night, scored by number 22, Sugo Rice.
Delinsky. Delinsky's gonna drive. Got side. Little dive by Amundsen. They'll say it's waved off. Remember, cylinder rule in effect. Real tough to call that one from up here, but the ref is gonna have a lot better look at it. Soden backdoor feed. Swan makes the save on Albany. Up for May. Mavericks will slow it down here. 8 minutes into period 2. Bombing. Bombing has one already. Stripped of the ball though. Ended up on the turf for a second by Marcus Diabo. Diabo, pardon me, as Bryce Stout throws it up top. Rice with it, latest goal scoring. Made it 6-5 for the Hunters. Soden. Swan makes a save, rebound for Gordon. Couldn't corral it. Rice had another opportunity. Ethan Hildebrandt will push it down the floor. Benko inside, Wallace denied. Mavericks are starting to run in transition here. They've only been able to capitalize a couple of times though. Chief Moon throws it over to Owen Rice. Out to the corner, Diabo. Ollie Francis, big wind up, big finish. It's 7-5. 20 goals in the playoffs. He's got 1 in the Founders Cup. 7 on the board for Kahnawake. Big lefty pulls it short side, and you cannot let his hands be free like that. Defender out there about half a second too late, and Alex Swan caught maybe a little deep in his net this time. Hunters are able to pull one short side and finish, and now a face-off violation is called on Soden. Bladed an extra step when the ball was stuck in his stick. Delinsky has Sutherland up top. Amundsen sets the pick. Delinsky throws this one down low. Mason Schroeder drops it. High floater finds Creighton Creek. Cree throws the pass. Dio contains it. Gorman push back. Pick got set. Gorman to the corner. Dibo spin move. Got around Delinsky. Won't beat the Mavs netminder. Up the floor is Drake May. Open the scoring in this contest. Now Mountainview finds themselves down by 2. 9:40 left to go in the second. Inside feed. Twister finished. Orion Saracen. Tricky twister goes stick side on Lahash, and Mountain View has cut the lead in half. Oh, that's a pretty finish with the defender on your back. The lefty throws it stick side, and boy, Mountain View needed that because the Hunters were on a roll. Loose ball goes back, and won't get grabbed by Schroeder. Dibo throws it up to the corner. Owen Rice has it. Rice will find Albany. Back for Winter Rivera. Inside feed. Owen Rice. Defender got a stick on it.
The tournament scored by number 64, Orion Saracen. Assisted by number 94,
Amundsen. So I could get a little bit of offensive shifts in here. Grace Amundsen will. Bomb across the floor. Sinclair trying to go low. Bit of a twister there as well. Ball got knocked free. Sinclair's going to come out with it again. Veteran lefty gets the shot clock reset. 8.5 to go here. Middle frame live from Calgary on BC Sports TV. Up top, big wind up, and Mitchell stopped by Lahash. Marcus Dibo has the green light to go in transition if he wants. He scored 5 in the OJB playoffs. Gorman backdoor feed. Rivera trying to cut up top. Swan makes the save. Ball still loose, so Rivera grabbed it, but he grabbed it out of the dark blue, and that's going to be the crease. At a goalie water break with 8:02 left to go.
The Calgary Shamrocks organization is proud.
Winter or summer, your comfort starts with Coba HVAC. With installs, maintenance, and repairs, Coba keeps Calgarians cozy, cool, and comfortable all year long. Trust the experts in commercial heating, ventilation, and cooling. Coba HVAC. We bang harder. 7-6 Kahnawake is leading the Mountain View Mavericks. Mavericks just had a big response there, and it feels like it's going to be a back and forth game no matter which way you slice this one down the middle. Both teams have the firepower. They've got the guts, and they've got some experience as well. especially playing in uncomfortable situations. For the Mavs, it was their first trip to the Founders last year. For Kahnawake, it was them finding themselves down 2-0 in the Ontario Finals. And they were able to get hot at the right time, win 3 straight, and that's why they booked their ticket to the Founders. Mountainview was 1-2 in the Founders Cup round robin last year. They got hammered by Elora in the opener. And I know talking with Trey Christensen, the biggest thing he learned is he said, hey, listen, everyone's going to be good at this tournament, but you can't be scared of anyone. You got to control what you can control, and if you're not going to play your game, if you're going to worry about the other teams, you're going to get punched in the mouth like they did last year against Elora. That's what happened. Seems like they flipped a bit of a switch here. They got 14 returners from last year's squad, and they're in a 1-goal game right now with Kahnawake. Delinsky slings it down. Sardison bouncer punched out. Delinsky again. Runs behind X. Wallace one touches it for Sutherland. Hayden Sutherland trying to get to a shooter spot. Got over the top. Short side, scores. Assistant on the money. Hayden Sutherland has knotted this thing up at a touchdown apiece. On the run, cross body. Yeah, you got the green light to jump into the glass, son. Hayden Sutherland has the Mavs 7th of the game as he puts this one piping in.
Continues. Mavericks goal, his first of the tournament, scored by number 12, Hayden Sutherland.
Sutherland, a veteran.
Assisted, time of the goal, 7:25 in the third period, first period, second period.
Muratori now flying across the crease. They'll count this one. Oh, the teeter-totter continues as Mountainview goes up 8-7. This has to be in the running for plays of the day. Everett Muratori has his 2nd of the game. Bottom side, tough to see that right foot when that thing touches down. Hey, no harm, no foul. Ref says it's good. Mavs are happy about it, and it's 8-7 for the Alberta champs. No rest for the running either, as Muratori has to step in and take a face-off seconds after that one. Ends up winning it and getting Mountain View possession. 8-7 they lead, 6:50 left to go in the second.
Mavericks goal, his 2nd.
Sutherland flips it, Wallace denied.
That goal is unassisted, time of goal, 7:06.
Well, Hash found himself in the splits right there, and he's a little slow to get up. We'll keep an eye on that. Not exactly what the average person's doing at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. Well, Hash with a massive save, and now the Hunters look for a response. Rivera up top. Daibo off the shoulder of Swan. Nixon Boucher, the youngster. Boucher with the spin. 2 defenders on him, and again, finding his way out of trouble. Still, well, I thought he had it for a second there. Ball popped free. Gonna be on the ground. Benko can't reach it. Oh, that's the advantage of having a long traditional stick right there. And Bryce Stout up the floor, they score. Oh, it's a response by Owen Rice. Rips one home. It's 8-8. Way too much time for Owen Rice. Little pump fake forces Swan to go back into his net, knowing that a pass is a potential option. Rice lets it fly. And boy, he can rip the pill. It's 8-8 with 5:44 left to go. Kahnawake led 4-2 after the opening period. Find themselves in an 8-8 game right now with 5:30 to go. Middle break. All the way up top to Albany. Gorman. Big lefty out there with Francis to help. Rivera. Kick saved by Swan. Ends up in the Hunters bench. Rivera and Rice, a righty two-man game right there. Rice trying to slip into the middle. Gorman around Delinsky. Hard shot comes in from Albany. Scored short side earlier, back the other way. Amundsen missed the scoop. Shot clock doesn't get reset though. Kahnawake's got 5 to work with. Albany up top. I'm not sure that they exactly had the communication. They wanted a reset, but I don't believe Grayson Amundsen actually picked that ball up. It'll be Mountain View possession. Even Steven inside the Seven Chiefs Sportsplex, just outside of Calgary. That's why you're looking at the beautiful WestJet teal turf here this week. Schroeder up top. Long range blast comes in from Michelak. Lahash sits on it. Grabbed by Bryce Stout. Drums are going on both sides. Mountain View and Kahnawake faithful both have brought the drums. Now it's a partial break, and Swan not tested as Suggo Rice came in with a bit of a twister. Muratori's on hat-trick watch. 2 in the period already. Right down the middle, bouncer. Ends up sky high. It's on the turf, and Rice overruns it. Remember, this NLL turf is a little bit different here. Players aren't exactly used to grabbing loose balls off of it, as Lahash will make the save on Sutherland. It's a little stickier. It's not as worn in as some of the turfs that get used in summer ball. Specifically the non-NLL ones that are. So the players are going to have to get used to it. The bounces are going to be different. And especially for teams that want to run in transition, it takes a little bit more out of you. Right to the middle, they scored. So Francis has his second of the game. Another goal gets pulled short side on Swan. Under that left glove, Francis got to the middle. Not really a defender within stick length of him either. Big lefty got Frey, and boy, the seesaw battle continues. It's 9-8 Hunters.
Hunter's goal, his second of the night, scored by number 10, Audi Francis.
Face-off violation called on the Hunters.
And number 16, Warren Oaks, diving that goal 3:08 of the second period. That's Francis from Diabo and Oaks at 3:08 of the second period.
Delinsky hit Amundsen, and he's stopped by Lahash. Marcus Diabo goes a little bit of a twister there, stopped by Swamp. Grayson Amundsen. Him and Delinsky are pulling double duties here. They're playing defense and offense. Probably going to reach 30 minutes on the floor in this one. Delinsky slings it across. Sinclair looking for help. He'll throw it down. Long shot by Michelak. Goes wide. Wallace can't get to it. It's scooped by Van Domelen. Van Domelen now looking for the outlet. Going to Rivera in the corner. Penalty upcoming against Mountain View. Gorman. Pass goes off of his stick. Bounces over the restraining line. Gorman now down the middle. Back for Rivera. Denied. Big save by Alex Swan on the delayed call, but Kahnawake going to the power play. Minute 49 left to go in the second. Wolf Automotive Group, formerly GSL, ships today's proud sponsor of the 2025 Founders Cup. Visit our brand new dealerships right off Stony Trail and Old Banff Coach Road. Kahnawake 1 for 1 on the power play so far. Another opportunity, it'll see Cayman Daibo up top. Inside feed, Daibo got it back and he threw it right into Swan. Swan was fully committed. And unfortunately, Daibo had his spot picked out and he stuck with it. Harnack trying to cut to the middle, stock knocked out of his hand and back up the floor. Rivera's got a breaker. Rivera punched out by Swan. Rebound, Rice has it and he's pushed into the crease. Huge save and a fortunate check means Mountainview can kill off 25 seconds of this penalty if they want. Muratori's got to run with it, trying to go 5-wall. Well, the hash makes a save. Hey, when you're hot, you got to take those looks. If it's an average player like us, Tino, the coach is probably spitting and screaming. Muratori's got two, both in this period. Mavs are shorthanded, and there's 45 seconds left to go in the frame. They'll be short for the rest of this period, barring a Hunters power play goal. Sutherland up top. Bauman has one already in the period. Sardison trying to cut through the middle. Feed got picked off. 25 seconds left to go in the middle frame. We'll see if the Hunters want to use it. There's no reason to go 6-on-4, but they will call a timeout here. And with 17.1 seconds left, they'll grab a clipboard and drop a play. Bench look, you got to see Brandon Francis, Brett Bucktooth, Kahnawake, Dion, and Thunder Jacobs, the assistant coaches. Brandon Francis is the head coach of the Kahnawake Hunters. 15-5 in the regular season, 2 sweeps in the playoffs, and a 3-2 series win over Elora, last year's Founders Cup champions. We'll see who they get to take the last shot here. Bobby Francis has 2 in the period. Connor Gorman has 2 in the game. But you can never look away from a player like Owen Rice. They've been feeding Winter Rivera a fair amount. You see both of those as the righties on the right side of your screen getting set up. Winter Rivera in the shooter spot. Owen Rice will play crease side. They'll start the ball up top with Cayman Daibo. 62 points in the playoffs for Daibo. He'll jog it in. Rivera. A little bit of pressure now coming from the Maps. Daibo doesn't shoot it. There will Francis, little flip. Rivera wants the pass. Trying to go backdoor, ends up in the corner. And it's picked up. No empty net opportunity. An extra cross-check soaked by Lodemeyer, and Mountain View escapes. Couple extra words from Muratori after this one. Wow, what a trait to start day 1, game 1. Kahnawake and Mountain View throwing haymakers back and forth. It's the Hunters up 9-8 on BC Sports TV. 40 down, 20 to go. We're back in a couple minutes.
So in 2019, we went and visited a crypto mining site. We looked around. I said to myself, there's got to be a better way. My name is Chuck Lecubier, founder of CS Corporation, home of the IntelliFlex line of product. At IntelliFlex, we're innovators. We design, build, deploy, and operate our system. We designed a system that is very easy to operate. We have industry-leading operation uptime and efficiency. Our product are UL certified. Quality is what we do. Every piece will have their own power distribution system, their own immersion tank, network system, pump, fans. Our clients that we have all have something in common, and they're looking for a high-quality product that they could deploy as a modular system that is scalable. At IntelliFlex, our motto is start to finish.
Perfect Surfaces, Canada's leader in rubber flooring and specialty surfaces. From gyms to arenas, our premium rubber flooring is built to take a beating and keep going. Extremely durable, impact resistant, and engineered for high-performance spaces. Our floors are also non-slip, anti-fatigue, and easy to clean, designed to keep athletes safe and comfortable every step of the way. And we don't stop at sports. Transform your garage from plain to showroom ready with SnapGrid tiles. DIY friendly and easy to install, our garage floors handle cars, tools, and everyday life with ease. Step outside. Our interlocking deck and patio tiles bring new life to worn surfaces. Comfortable underfoot, slip resistant, and weather ready. Need more? We offer sport court tiles, playground surfaces, and specialty flooring solutions for every space. Whatever your project, we've got a floor for it.
Perfect Surfaces. You stand on it, we stand by it.
So in 2019, we went and visited a crypto mining site. We looked around. I said to myself, there's got to be a better way. My name is Chuck Lecuyer, founder of CS Corporation, home of the IntelliFlex line of product. At IntelliFlex, we're innovators. We design, build, deploy, and operate our system. We designed a system that is very easy to operate. We have industry-leading operation uptime and efficiency. Our product are UL certified. Quality is what we do. Every piece will have their own power distribution system, their own immersion tank, network system, pump, fans. Our clients that we have all have something in common, and they're looking for a high quality product that they could deploy as a modular system that is scalable. At IntelliFlex, our motto is start to finish.
Perfect Surfaces, Canada's leader in rubber flooring and specialty surfaces. From gyms to arenas, our premium rubber flooring is built to take a beating and keep going. Extremely durable, impact resistant, and engineered for high-performance spaces. Our floors are also non-slip, anti-fatigue, and easy to clean, designed to keep athletes safe and comfortable every step of the way. And we don't stop at sports. Transform your garage from plain to showroom ready with SnapGrid tiles. DIY friendly and easy to install, our garage floors handle cars, tools, and everyday life with ease. Step outside. Our interlocking deck and patio tiles bring new life to worn surfaces. Comfortable underfoot, slip resistant, and weather ready. Need more? We offer sport court tiles, playground surfaces, and specialty flooring solutions for every space. Whatever your project, we've got a floor for it.
Perfect Surfaces. You stand on it, we stand by it.
Back for period at number 3 inside the 7-2 Sports Flex, just outside of Calgary. It's Cody Jansen with you on BC Sports TV. You can watch the 2025 Founders Cup for free and on YouTube all week long. Kahnawake Hunters in black, the Mountainview Mavericks in gray. 9-8, the Hunters lead the Mavs, even though the Mavs outscored their opponents in that second period. They just cut the lead down to 1. Owen Rice up top. He'll swing this one down low. Inside cut for Dibo. And he's stopped by Swan. Rice has it again. Winter Rivera threw him the pass. Francis to the corner. Inside Francis. Bodies collide. Penalty is coming. And I believe it's going to be a call on Kahnawake. So Alex Swan is going to go to the box, and they'll run a 6-on-5. Mitchell's up top. He'll slow it down. He'll run this here. Put a minute in period number 3. 10 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to draw something up. Jay Stalinsky's up top. It got set by Wallace. He'll slip it inside. Back door. Sartison. Another feed. And Wallace might have had a quick stick opportunity. Penalty upcoming against Kahnawake. It'll be a holding call, and it's going up against Francis. Winter or summer, your comfort starts with Koba HVAC. With installs, maintenance, and repairs, Koba keeps Calgarians cozy, cool, and comfortable all year long. Trust the experts in commercial heating, ventilation, and cooling. Koba HVAC. We bang harder. Power play number 3 underway for Mountainview. They are 50% in the tournament, 1 for 2 so far. Delinsky up top. Mitchelluk to the corner. He'll be in the lefty shooter spot. Cam Wallace is up there as well. Sutherland, Mitchelluk, 5 full attempts, stopped by Lahash. Mitchelluk with the forecheck. Remember, there's no count to get over half. No 8-second, no 10-second, no, you got the time. Now Owen Rice trying to escape from a double team. He got through. Rice now, hands were free. Instead of dumping it down, though, he peels back. Thought about a fadeaway shot here. 5 to shoot. He found Gorman. Gorman now trying to go downhill. Throws a BTB, and it ends up going off the backboards. Gorman's got 2 in the game. He's looking for the hand trick. The shorty won't go, though. Mavericks power play continues for another 60 seconds. So we've played just over 2 minutes in period number 3. Orion Sartison up top now on the power play. Lefty strong look. Sartison has 1. It came in the second period. Behind the net's Bombing. Bombing up top. Sutherland from way outside. Sartison again whips this one wide. It ends up in the Hunters bench. 35 seconds left to go in their power play. So Kahnawake can essentially kill the remainder of this penalty. Albany throws it over. Daibo. Cayman Daibo. Defended by Drake May, throws a pass inside. The shot comes from Rice. Ends up wide, 5 on the shot clock. They got another opportunity. Daibo stopped. Oh, it looked like it might have had a chance to get by Swan there. Instead, they'll turn it the other way. Kahnawake penalty kill, 2 for 3 so far in the game. Has been a difference maker here as they lead by 1 with 16:40 to go in regulation. Sartison. Sutherland for Wallace. Wallace now. 2 in his Founders Cup debut. Sutherland, 5 full attempts. Save made by Lahash. Four count called on Casey Lahash, and it'll be flipped over to Mountainview ball. They've really settled for some outside looks here, and those just haven't been dropping for them. Have to start getting back to the dirty areas for the Alberta champions. Only down by 1, though. Plenty of game left. Wallace now, he'll drive through traffic. Wallace trying to go 5 full. Left lane is Marcus Daibo. Daibo flips it back. Owen Rice. For Winter Rivera. Francis. To the corner. Slung all the way across. Owen Rice far side. That one was destined for the corner. Now transition, pass is picked off by Owen Rice. Not for that, Grayson Amundsen had a breakaway back the other way. Zane Chief Moon for Owen Rice. Cayman Daibo. Rainey swings up top. Another shot coming. Rice is stopped by Swan. Penalty going on Mountain View, though, and the Hunters are going to the power play. Northern Matin Bridge enables access and protection across Canada's toughest terrain with the nation's largest fleet of materials and portable bridges. NMB safeguards crews, budgets, and ecosystems, keeping remote projects on track coast to coast in every season. Daibo up top. Kahnawak's power plays 50% in the tournament so far. Went to Rivera. Daibo, plenty of room, and it's under the left foot of Swan. Amundsen gets dinged for the cross check. Mountain View short-handed for the next 90 seconds. Ethan Hill to bring. Hauled down. They'll throw this one up top, and right there, since they're short-handed, the center line comes into effect, and it'll be Kahnawake ball.
Time of that goal, 7:06 in the second period. There's Meritory from Pacho at 7:06 of the
In-house, we're getting an announcement for a goal. It kind of threw me off for a second, not going to lie. Yeah, that was at 7:06 of the second period. So not recent. Yet to have a goal in this third period here, in case you're wondering. Oh, Francis. Rep that one. Swan got a piece of it. Shot clock resets. Rivera, plenty of room. Francis lets it fly. It's in the pants of Swan. Swan now has to let it go, and that's going to be an expensive pass as that one hit the Jumbotron dead center. We can't see that side of the Jumbotron from here, but I'm surprised there's no lights on the turf. I know they build them tough, but lacrosse balls hurt. Rivera over to Francis. Power play has 25 seconds left. Daibo, little flip feed. Rivera, little far side fake, short side. Swan got a piece of it. Now another call coming. It'll be a second cross-check call on the maps. And with 13:21 left, it'll be a 5-on-3 opportunity for Kahnawake. Freehold Royalty, so uniquely positioned leading North American energy royalty company. Check them out today at Freehold Royalties. 5-on-3. Cayman Daibo jogs it down. Him and Francis are the shooter spots. A little bit of a tip drill there by Rivera. Kicked it out. They still have 10 seconds on the 5-on-3.
Mavericks penalty number 15, Brendan Kahnawake, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Kahnawake penalty 13:21 in the third period.
Daibo flips it. Rivera will take it. Little short side opportunity again. Swan doesn't bite. Hard picks hit behind the play. Hunters aren't too happy about it. They'll play on. Drake May will take a beating down low. May still has it. Can kill off the next 15 seconds. Mountain View fans loving it. And Drake May's going to draw a penalty also here. Couple on the shot clock. He'll take a few extra shots for good measure, but it'll be a holding call coming. And I believe that is Cy Deer heading to the sin bin. Tricamp, Canada's largest well service company, delivering hydraulic, fracturing, cementing, coiled tubing, and more across Western Canada's oil and gas industry. With unmatched expertise and a commitment to safety, efficiency, and the environment, Tricamp keeps energy flowing. 4-on-4 for the next 63 seconds. Inside feet. Sardison couldn't capitalize. Now Wallace can't come down with it. Sutherland steps up, tries to lay a check, and it'll be Kahnawake ball. Warren Oakes in front of the sin bin. Hands it off to Connor Gorman. No goals yet in period number 3. We're 8 minutes in. Rivera down for Soden. Went to Rivera inside, denied by Swan. Back the other way, Mavs want to run with it. Muratori trying to drive. Shot goes wide. They're going to have to pick this one up in the midsection, and the neutral zone grabs. Ryder Bobbing has it. I'll slow it down in the neutral zone, right on the logo. A little bit of a hidden ball trick. They didn't try messing around with it for too long, though. Sutherland, again from behind the restraining line. Maybe they're liking the looks they're seeing, but with a couple seconds left, that one feels like it's a bit of an early shot. Gorman runs into Pancho. Up top, Awi Francis. Floated over, Sago Rice. Eamon Daibo. Boy, that one almost hit Rice as he was cutting towards the net. Mavericks power play now has 22 seconds to work with. It's not now or never, but this one feels like a pretty big moment for Mountain View. Nearing the midway point of this third. Delinsky. Delinsky will drive. Looks to feed. Up top, Sardison. Step down, Lahash denies him. Talking with the Kahnawake coaches, they said Lahash is one of the most clutch goaltenders in Ontario, and that's why they're league champions. Comes up with a big save there, and he's been perfect in period number 3. Owen Rice will kill some clock. Stands on it on the logo. Now they'll run the offense through the middle. Swan with the save. Rebound for Rivera. Trying to cut down low. Rivera floats it for Owen Rice. Rice now. Hands are free. Bouncer goes. Top shelf. It's 10-8. Hat-trick marker for Owen Rice as he doubles the Hunters' lead. If you're the Mavericks defense, you should probably cover that guy a little bit more. You can't let him step down like that. Boy, he's got a cannon and he bounces it bar south. Oh, that's a pretty shot. But you gotta know by now, Owen Rice is gonna make you pay in that opportunity, and boy, does he ever. Delinsky. Pancho. Sutherland. Pass ends up in the corner. Pancho can't get there before Jensen White does. Marcus Divo. Albany. Hands this one off. Rivera. Rice trying to spin back, still has the ball, cuts inside, and they'll wave it off. Crease violation called on Sago Rice. Boy, this was a close one, but the refs are in a lot better position than we are. Spark Psychology is proud to support the Founders Cup as part of their mission to foster mental health, resilience, and personal growth for young people. Spark Psychology. At our media break here in period number 3. It's Cody James with you on BC Sports TV, home of the 2025 Founders Cup, where you can watch free all week long on YouTube. Mountain View, Alberta's champion, taking on Ontario's champion, the Kahnawake Hunters. And it's so far been the Ontario Junior B champs flexing their muscles. They're up 10-8. They've got the only goal of period number 3 as well. That keep it on the stick of Owen Rice, his 3rd of the game. They've also got 2 this afternoon from Awi Francis, Connor Gorman, Their offense is the real deal. I know that they're the tournament favorites. They're the team everyone says to look out for, and it is for fair warning. These kids can ball. Mountainview will run it up from their own zone. Carter Mitchell, former SWAT product. Hayden Sutherland down to Sardison. Up top, Sutherland, let it fly. Soaked by Deer. Now the Mavs are going to have to get back on defense. Warren Oakes in transition. Oakes across the floor. Twister stopped by SWAT. Creighton Cree, bit of an awkward shooting angle, but he took his chance. Here's Muratori going downhill. Muratori stopped by Lahash. His 2 in the game, he was looking for his 3rd. Delinsky, 20 on the shot clock. Sardison, bombing. Trying to go low. Lahash makes the sink. Muratori inside Deer have a few words as they go off for a change. Again, these teams aren't familiar with each other, but things heat up quite quick when something as big as the Founders Cup is on the line. Gorman running towards the cage. Ballins in the corner. Rivera with 7 to shoot. His pass got picked off cleanly. Here's the big kid, Nixon Boucher, the affiliate. Boucher on a break, stopped by Lahash. Yeah, I see what they're saying about big-time goaltending. Casey Lahash has provided that and more. He's been perfect in period number 3. 13 minutes in, it's the Hunters up by 2. Owen Rice flips it across. Pass ends up going down low. Albany was crease side. Amundsen pulls it back through his legs, and now he runs to the other side of the floor. Grayson Amundsen. They'll let the offensive experts get set from the logo. 6:35 left to go in regulation. Mountainview 8, Kahnawake 10. Orion Sardison 1 in the contest. Sutherland, 2-man game with Wallace, defender all over him, and he banks this one off the boards. Wallace now takes the shot off the noggin. Chief Moon with a couple of extra words. The hand went up late. I think they're going to call Mountainview on that. Kahnawake is going to the power play with 6:17 left to go in period number 3. Traveling, sending money overseas? Cal Forex has you covered with competitive exchange rates, fast and reliable service. Cal Forex helps you make your money go further. Check them out online at calforex.com. Fourth power play of the period for Kahnawake. They have 1-man advantage goal in the game. Coming out of the stick of Sago Rice in the opening period. Up by 2, I'm sure they wouldn't mind a little extra cushion. Rivera down low. Pass slung over to Rice. Diabo. Rice inside. No reset. 3 to shoot. Rivera scores on the power play. Winter Rivera rips it home, and now the lead's up to a field goal. First of the game for Winter Rivera. Had 13 in the playoffs. And boy, that's a sweeping low to low for the righty. Skips it past Alex Swan. It's now 11-8 for Ontario's team. Leighton Bomberry Soda with the face-off win. Little fake now from Albany. Pops out of his stick. Muratori back the other way, and that'll catch some iron. Mavericks just haven't been able to get their transition game going here. Rivera looking for back-to-back markers, and he's got it. 12-8 Hunters lead. Less than 30 seconds apart. Winter Rivera came and dived perfectly. Knew the double team was coming. Boy, he flips that one inside. Rivera has no one within 10 meters of him. One fake, he gets Swan to drop. Two, puts it top shelf. It's Hunters by 4. Soden back to his defender, and Ali Francis has it. Side here, back over to Francis.
Hunter's goal, his second of the night, scored by number 20, Winter Rivera.
Now Boucher got caught, beat underneath, got a stick in the way though, and Gorman couldn't get a shot off cleanly. Damon Dibo on goal. Swan makes the save. Boucher had it, and he stepped back in the crease. Nixon Boucher, the youngster, running off gingerly, goes for a change. Mason Schroeder will defend. Francis, hard shot. Penalty coming though here. Hard pick was set. The push is going to get called. I think the refs are going to discuss this too, if they want it to be a minor or a major. See, I guess if it's called a spear or a cross check. The Albany is going to the sin bin for sure. Side here wants a word with the ref. Maybe it's to plead their case that they think it's a 2 and not a 5. But the refs aren't discussing this. Five-minute major for spearing Mountainview. Well, could this be the gift to get you back in the game? They're down by 4 with 4:13 left. Their power play is 2 for 4 in the contest. And now Mountainview is going to use a timeout here. Guess you might as well draw something up and give your team a little bit of extra rest. Elijah Johansson will have a talk with the offense. Trey Christensen talking with the defense, essentially saying, hey, we got to be perfect from here on out. Johansson knows, his offense knows what they have to do. You got to start putting the ball in the back of the net. Only power play goal scorer so far has been Cameron Wallace. Picked up righty. Found the back of the net in that first period there, but so far down by 4. You've got an opportunity. You can score 2 on the major, and then it goes back to full strength. The gift has been given. Now you'll see if the Mavericks take advantage of it. Kahnawake's penalty kill has been good, 66% in the Founders. Casey Lahash heads back to his cage. Bauman, Wallace, Sutherland out there. Noah Dolinsky on this power play. Pass got bobbled, and it's floated up the floor for Rivera. Rivera, 2 in the period already. Put him on hat-trick watch. Short-handed, the double team comes. You got to think this is what Trey Christensen was talking to his team about, is we got to put double teams on quick when we can. Can't be happy letting them kill 30 clocks. Owen Rice, hands are free. Ball got blocked by Drake May. Mitchell rolls it for Sutherland. Sardison in there to help. Mitchell, load and fire. Bouncer goes high. Side deers on him. Mitchell now. Outlet. Sardison, 4 to shoot. Puts this one shoulder high on Lahash. Now Lahash trying to throw an outlet, ends up turning this one over. Cam Wallace has it. Power play taking their time to get out there. Now Dolinsky's up top. He'll usually quarterback this top unit. Dolinsky, Mitchell. It's now a 4-on-3 here for a second. Pass to Sutherland. Evades him. Down to Van Domlet. Up for Rice, who one-arms this one. Francis has Rice back door. Rice decides not to shoot it, up by 4. He's happy to kill some clock instead. Wise move by the veteran. Now Gorman. Defender May has to be careful. Mavericks are going to have to force a turnover here, though. Down 4 with 2 minutes. Not impossible, but we're seconds away from that being the case. Mavs still on the power play for the rest of regulation, barring their second goal on this major. Barring a second goal, I should say. They don't have one yet. Sutherland. Bombing. Sardison. Sutherland. Back to Sardison, short side. Lahash makes a save, and I think he got that spinning around with his left hand. Kahnawake wants a call. A couple of healthy slashes in there as well. Refs say play on. Sugo Rice behind the net. May is on him. Rice beat TB. Oh, there's your highlight of the game. 4 for number 4. Owen Rice with the shorty puts this one out of reach. Have another look. You don't need me to explain how pretty this one is. Defender trailing him. The righty, perfect opportunity to go short side high. He says, you know what, I'm gonna make this more difficult on myself. I'm gonna try to throw a BTB on the run, cross body, and he puts it just inside the pipe. Beautiful finish, shorthanded goal. Short-handed opportunity. Meritorious up there with Amundsen.
Hunter's goal scored his 4th of the night by number 4, Owen Rice. Assisted by number 22, Sugo Rice. Time of that goal, 1:06.
Marcus Dival up the floor. Down to our final 40 seconds. Tournament opener here at the Founders Cup. 13-8 Kahnawake leads Mountainview. Dolinsky doesn't on the shot clock. 20 left to go in regulation. Penalty coming. Save made by Lahash, and a holding the stick call is coming with 16.6 seconds left. Mavs will have a 5-on-3 look. It's an opportunity to test the play. You might want to run, or you want to keep it in your back pocket. Either or, it's an opportunity. Dolinsky will be up top. Goals for and against can come into play in a Founders Cup tournament as well. .3 on the clock now. They ran a few seconds off here once they threw the ball in the air. I think they're going to get them to add it back on or hold it for 4. They'll move it up to 16.3. Dolinsky's got it up top. Sinclair, Sarnison to the lefty shooters. Wallace and Sutherland are the righties. Sutherland Down low, Sardis in, and that one sneaks behind Lil Hash. Helps the power play numbers. It's their second of the game. Ryan Sardis sent with his second goal of the contest as well. It's a power play marker. Broke the perfect streak for Casey Lahash this period, but boy, he has been real dang good. And now with 5.5 seconds left to go in the third. Looks like this one will finish a 4-goal spread in favor of the Kahnawake Hunters. 13-9 is the score. Face-off feels more like a formality. Side Deer not exactly thrilled with Everett Muratori. That's two fiery competitors. Surprised they haven't just ran the clock out here. There's 0.6 seconds left. One more save, chalked up for Alex Swan, and that's how this one is going to finish. Ontario champions, the Kahnawake Hunters, get out on the right foot at the 2025 Founders Cup. 13-9, the final score. 4 goals from Owen Rice, 2 from Connor Gorman and Awu Francis as well. The Mavs, couple of solid individual performances, but end of the day, you run into a tough competitor and drop the first one by 4. Don't forget, coming up here in about an hour's time, more Founders Cup lacrosse. We've got the Queen City Kings and the host Calgary Shamrocks in what's bound to be a thriller. Rematch of the Larry Bishop Memorial Cup semis from a few weeks ago. Round robin tilt that was. Wasn't a semi-final tilt. Look at handshakes and player of the game announcements here and more. Final score 13-9. The Kahnawake Hunters beat the Mountainview Mavericks.